Hello, this is RV Vagabond Jerry, and I decided to camp out for 4 days here at Fort Peck Lake, Montana. So in this video, I'm going to show you around the lake, show you some of the sights and some of the various facilities that they have, like the Marina, stores, and various campgrounds. So if you're ever in this part of Montana, you'll know what to expect if you like to camp out at a lake. So first, let me show you just where I'm camped here. This is a dispersed camping, boondocking campground, which is part of the Corps of Engineers that manage this area. And the only facilities here are picnic tables and garbage cans like that, and fireplaces, and over there is a restroom building, but no hookups at all. And the really good part is you don't have to talk to anybody. You just pull in, find yourself a spot. There's no charges, and you get a really good view of the lake. There are other campgrounds around, developed campgrounds with hookups, which I'm going to tell you about, but at those places you don't get a view of the lake. Unlike here, the other campgrounds, you're shrouded in trees, but about all you can see there are the trees. Now, it is very windy here. There's a nice cool breeze coming in off of the lake. So even though it's a warm day, it's not getting hot, because inside my motorhome, with all my windows open, I'm getting a nice cool breeze. So I think I will do just fine here without my air conditioner. If the wind stops and I really need it, I can always turn that generator on. So now I'm going to go inside on my computer and show you the map, give you an overall picture of what is in the area around the lake. And look at this view from inside my motorhome. How cool is this? So on the map here, let me show you. Montana is there, and it is in northeast Montana. The lake there, you see. The Missouri River flows eastward into the lake, which is caused by a dam here, and then the Missouri River heads over towards Missouri. There is a Corps of Engineers campground here, this one, and then this downstream campground. I went to both of them, and I could get a space for tonight. This is Thursday, but they're both all fully booked up for the weekend, and I wanted to stay 4 days. So I went to check out this Fort Peck campground, and that's where I am now. So this is giving me a good view of the lake. I'm actually parked like right there. And then there's an RV park at the Marina. Then going further north, above the dam, past the dam, is another campground here. I'm not sure what that one's like. And then here is the Fort Peck Village. Then I searched on for restaurants, and this is where I'm camped out right here. There is a couple here. That barbecue sounds good. There may be a snack bar at the Marina. I'll find out. And then there's another cafe up here. Then the town of Glasgow is about 17 miles north of here. And Glasgow has several eating places and all sorts of various stores. So I think I will find various things to do around here for these next 4 days. So I'm going to hop onto my scooter and see what else I can find around the area here. How you like that picture window? Here's a shot of the lake from the earth dam, and then over here to the left is the dam that regulates the water going into the river here, which continues flowing eastwardly. At the end of the earth dam are these buildings. One says substation, and those 4 tall buildings say emergency shaft. So I don't know what the purpose of those are. Talk about a rocky beach. This is what I think you would call a very rocky beach. This is on a Friday morning, and there are only a few boats out on the lake. I'll see what it's like this weekend. In fact, I don't see any more boats right here. Here is a much higher overlook point past those buildings. And here it has some information plaques. There actually is some pretty decent looking beaches down there, although I'm sure it's dirt, not sand. And there's no, I don't see a trail going down to the beach, but you certainly could get down there if you want to. Nice view. On the way here, coming from the west, I crossed the Milk River a couple times, and I wonder where they got that name, because it just looked like mud. There are those emergency shaft buildings. This is the downside of the earth dam, and this is interesting. 1938, the dam gave way. Wow, did not know that. And here is a monument in memory of those who lost their lives in the slide. Wow. Forever entombed in the dam. I bet there is a really interesting story behind that. And over here is the dam and the what they call interpretive center. Well, I was wrong about that building. The interpretive center is actually another 1/4 mile down the road here. Also, eastern Montana is dinosaur country. There are a few dinosaur museums around here, and I'm kind of surprised to see these in the Dam Interpretive Center. How would you like to catch this fish? And inside the Interpretive Center, they actually have a tavern, believe it or not. Wonder if I can get me a drink here. Somehow I kind of doubt it. Well, this is certainly not the kind of dam museum I was expecting. There's a really nice picture of some of the original stores and post office. And they actually have some information about the dam here. This picture was taken in 1936. I also was not expecting a beehive. Wonder what that's got to do with anything. They have a big round aquarium and a dinosaur model, but that is about it for the Dam Interpretive Center. But you can go behind the building to get a good view of the dam and the river. There's actually a lake on both sides of the dam until the waterway thins out to a normal sized river. Let me zoom in on the dam there. And over here is the big building. Here's some more info on the dam. And this one. Final shot. Just a quarter mile to the left of the Interpretive Center is a park. There's a basketball court and some playground equipment, volleyball, and some large picnic covered areas there. And the park there is right at the entrance to the downstream campground, which is a Corps of Engineers campground. $18 a day for electric hookups and $9 a day if you have the National Parks Pass. And right next to the road that goes by the park and campground is a dump station, and they also have a freshwater fill right there. So whether you're camping here or not, you can do a dump and fill. There's no signs saying it's restricted in any way. And that's what I'm going to do when I leave here from my camp space. This is Roundhouse Point, which is another dispersed camping, boondocking campground, just like the one where I'm staying at, which is about 3 miles or so from here. Nice view of the lake as well, and it has a boat launch too. There's a little community called Park Grove, and that is where the beach is, right down these steps. And it's okay if you like a dirt beach. You don't get any sand around here. It's a narrow but fairly long beach. And down at the other end is some piers that go out a little ways. And a couple of benches to sit on. Not bad for a beach along a river. And actually, this is a whole lot sandier than I originally thought. It is actually some fairly nice surface to be beaching on. And I'm not going to test it, but it looks like you could walk out barefoot here. Now I'm going to show you a little of the town of Fort Peck. Here is the shopping center. I guess the shopping center cafe and post office, all of which is closed. There's not a single vehicle in the parking lot here. They have a Veterans Memorial Park, and just to the right of that is a hotel. that has a dining room and a lounge. But there is only 3 vehicles in the parking lot, and they don't look like customers. So I'm gonna cancel this as an idea for lunch. The residential area is pretty nice. And over here they have a school. And the last thing I'm going to show you is the Marina, which is right across from the campground where I'm parked. There's the boat launch. And there's where people keep their boats. Probably some people keep them here all the time and just come out for the weekends. And they have a cafe here. And today is Friday, so I can go to steak night, although I'd rather it be fish night. I have a Friday fish fry, one of my favorite things to try. And they have a pretty good size RV park here with hookups. And right next to the marina is another Boondock campground where you can stay for free. And this one has some playground equipment. And from here, right across the waterway, you can see where I have my motorhome parked. Right there. Well, let me know in the comments below how you like my video of Fort Peck Lake. Good day, folks.